Okay, we left off with number 11. We just have a few things left to do. Um, again, we have a fraction here, so I told you to pick x values that are multiples of the denominator here. Multiples of the denominator. So I'm going to put -3 down, 0, 3, and 6. All multiples of 3. Okay? That way the math will be easier. So I have y equals -4/3. Then I'm going to multiply it by -3/1 plus 1. So I have a negative times a negative here, so I'm going to have a positive. I'm going to cancel out the 3's. Get rid of those negatives. They're canceled. So I have y equals, all that's left is 4 plus 1. So y is 5. Okay, so now let's plug in 0. Y equals -4/3 times 0 plus 1. -4/3 times 0 is 0 plus 1, so y is 1. Now let's put in positive 3. Y equals -4/3 times 3/1 plus 1. So this time we have -4 left because a negative times a positive is a negative. So -4 plus 1 is -3. Okay? And let's put in 6. I'm going to erase some of this noise so that we can do the next one. Okay, let's now plug in that 6. So y equals -4/3, and instead of the x, we're going to put in 6 plus 1. See, by using a multiple of the denominator, you can cross cancel. So 3 goes into 3 once, into 6 twice. -4 times 2 is -8, plus 1 gives me -7. So let's plot this. -3, +5, 0, 1, 3, -3, and 6, -7. There's our line. So we can go back to the equation to get the slope. That's in our m. So the slope is -4/3. Make sure you take the sign. And the y-intercept is our b. So that's 1. And that's right here where the graph crosses the y-axis. All right, number 12 says, examine the graphs and equations given above. Describe the general form of a linear equation. In other words, how is a linear equation written? And we know this. We have beaten this one to death. It's written in y equals mx plus b format usually. So the m, when it's in this format, is the slope, and the b is the y-intercept. Write down the general form of a linear equation. So again, this is slope-intercept form we're calling it now. This is the new word, slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. We know the m is the slope or the rate of change, and b is the y-intercept. So this is just a new word for y equals mx plus b format. It's called slope-intercept form. What if the y-intercept is 0? How do you write the general form of the equation? It'll just be y equals mx. There's no b because that means that we would be crossing at the origin or 0, 0. That's it.